We got the semi-finals cracking up here next. Rhone up against Medlife. We're going to be kicking off here shortly. We're just waiting for the players to mount up and get up and ready on their horses here and line up in the center of the field for the players' introduction. And we'll be starting right after that. So sit back, relax, get yourself a drink. Make sure you topped up till the end here. 6 more chuckers up for grabs. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride here at Plettenberg Bay Polo Club.
GK? Rod.
GK.
What do you want to try it? So you want to buy them here?
Hell of a game, man. Fuck. All right. So, yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second match here this afternoon on a Friday. Oh, not. So, we're starting Medlife up against Rhone, ladies and gentlemen, the semi-final here of today, the last 15 call match of this season here. So, this is going to be the best you see here for the rest of the year. So let's go with the players' introduction. We're going to be starting off with the Rhone coming in number 1 all the way from Ireland. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Patrick Heffron. At number 2 from down the road, we got another Sean Brokenshaw. All the way from Zimbabwe, we got Gareth Evans. And holding the back door all the way from Swartberg, KwaZulu-Natal, Tom De Bruyn, ladies and gentlemen. Heading over to the Medlife team. Coming at number 1, we got Mark Osborne. At number 2, the Jack Russell. Watch out for him, Rory Broden. And at number 3, the big man's Yanni Steenkamp. 10 goal polo cross player. Change to polo. Holding the back door, ladies and gentlemen, we got Sipho Spilsbury. At the number back position for Medlife. So here we go, we're going to be lining up here right in front of the PAV. Bowling from the sponsors of Seif. If you want to buy a property, ladies and gentlemen, just head over to them. They'll buy and sell you any house in Plettenberg Bay, Main Beach, at the back, Kwanatulu. They'll have it for you on the live market. So here we go. Looks like Medlife's going to be running left to right. Rhone right to left. Yeah, joker number 1. It's going to be a tough match here, ladies and gentlemen. These teams put a fight throughout the week, trying to get themselves into the final, but they find themselves here for the plate final. Still a little trophy to win, so all to play for as we start off track number 1 here, right in front of the PAV. It's back up and over. That was a bad bowl in from Seif. He better have a stronger right arm there. I tell you now, you have to put that thing in faster, boychi. The players need to get going here. So it's going to be a spot hit here now in favor of Medlife because one of the Rhone Hill players knocked it up, and now the play it goes. As Seapaw, he drives a ball down the ground there up on the 60-yard line. It's Evans. He pulls the trigger but leaves it behind for Steenkamp. It's Steenkamp here coming in, but Evans makes sure this time on the near side he sends one back trying to find Sean Brokenshaw. Hooked out there by Osborne. Settles down. It's Spilsbury. He pulls the open back shot there now straight to the stick of Evans. He picks up that loose ball. Gareth Evans settles it down, waiting for the players to get down the ground. He sends it back, but it's Mark Osborne up against Sean Brokenshaw. Osborne on the near side sends a beautiful open near side backhand. In comes the big hitter, Tom de Bruyn. Bouncing ball gets him though. They're turned around by Steenkamp for Medlife, hooked up by Evans. Beautiful little hook there by Evans. He comes, settles back up on the ball. Steenkamp hustling him hard, and we have the first whistle here of the game. The boys, they pushing it hard here from chucker number 1. We basically got north versus south here, ladies and gentlemen. Most of the Medlife players coming out from the northern KwaZulu-Natal area, and the Rhone Hill coming out from Plenibet Bay alongside the Irishman. Has Tom de Bruyn here now for Rhone Hill. All the way from Swartberg. He's been swinging polo sticks since he was 2 years old. Canters up to this pony. He sends a big lofting shot down the ground. It's so wide to the right-hand side, trying to find Patrick Heffron. Heffron gets it going down, but taken here by Medlife. But it's Evans. Turns it around on the near side. He's got the goals right out in front of his face. It's Evans still trying to dribble it down. He's up on the 60-yard line. In comes Brokenshaw. They're all hustling around it in the corner there. In comes Tom de Bruyn. De Bruyn is on the back line there. He's got the post about 60 yards out to the right. He comes down. He's got his stick up in the air. No whistle gone yet. In comes Evan. Knocks it to Tom de Bruyn. Tom de Bruyn. He's got the goalpost right in front of him. He's tapping. The horse kicks it. And it scores the goal. Yes, it does, ladies and gentlemen. Give that pony a round of applause. Scoring a magnificent goal with the left foot. Bafana better hire that pony right now because it's got a boot on it. As it's going to be settled down here now on the 60-yard line in favor of Medlife. Big shout out to Warren. Warren, thank you for coming out today and watching your team here play today. They on the side of the field, Medlife, whenever one player hits the ground, they're quick on the scene to get that defibrillator out and put some oxygen back in the players and put them back on their horses to play polo. And we have a whistle here right up in front of play, getting a little messy in front of the crowd here, but we have a whistle. Casper out there making sure everybody obeys the rules. He hasn't escaped jail, ladies and gentlemen. I know he's in black and white, but he's there to keep everybody under control. They should put him in blue and white, to be honest. Has plays the call here, Tom de Bruyn on that beautiful chestnut pony, canters it around. Hey, Luna, come here, Pochi. Tom de Bruyn lining it up. He's got the bulk post right open, but he's hit this one off to the right-hand side by 2 clicks. In comes Spilsbury, big right off by Brokenshaw, pulls the little neck shot, but looks like it's still in play here now as Medlife. Rory Bryden pricks it up here. The danger man, once he's get going, he's like a greyhound down the field. He sends it up to Jannie Steenkamp. Steenkamp gets a cane of it. In comes Brokenshaw. Brokenshaw picks up that loose ball now for Rhone Hill. Nicks it up into the boards. It goes. Turns it down around to the left-hand side. Yeah, now he's got 2 players on the right-hand side. He pulls it down the middle. In comes Tom de Bruyn. He picks it up on the near side. It's Tom de Bruyn trying to get control of that bouncing ball. Leaves it behind. In comes Evans. Evans hustled by 2 players there. Picked up there by Jannie Steenkamp. It's Steenkamp, yeah. Leaves that ball behind for Evans, but he knocks it straight back up to him. No whistle, no harm. In comes Tom de Bruyn. Plays a little cheeky backhand to himself, but unfortunately hooked out there by Rory Bryden. It's Seapaw Spilsbury now for Medlife. Getting going down the ground. Yeah, he keeps it close. He keeps it forwards. He plays a big ride off against Evans. Evans opens up that backhand, trying to find Tom de Bruyn here for Rhone Hill now. It's Tom de Bruyn. He's up on the 80-yard line, leaves it behind again. In comes Osborne, pulls the tail shot for Medlife, but there's nobody at the back door but Rhone Hill players. Gareth Evans in the number 3 jersey for Rhone Hill. He's going to have to send a big ball down the ground towards the goalpost. He hits it down. It bounces off Mark. It comes off on the left-hand side to Rory Bryden. Bryden picking it up here now. The Jack Russell in those white bandages. He takes a bouncing ball and all, sending it down the ground there. Now Evans holding the back door for Rhone Hill. Sends it back on the near side. In comes Steenkamp. Steenkamp checks that pony up. Nobody coming down the line here. Now Tom de Bruyn's going to have to clear. 30 seconds remaining on the clock as Steenkamp puts a big driving ball down the ground there, trying to find Sipho Spilsbury. Spilsbury checks up on the 30-yard line, 60-yard line. Sends one straight in between the goalposts here. Now for Medlife. In comes Rhone Hill trying to scatter in defence. Rhone Hill picking it up. Tom de Bruyn with a big slaughter neck shot. Hit ball's gone right up onto the halfway line. Now Medlife have to scatter back. Rory Bryden which is over on the near side, leaves it behind. Mark running over the top. In comes Steenkamp. And that's going to sound end of chucker number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together. Rhone Hill, up by 1 goal in chucker number 1. Still anyone's match. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Top up your glasses, put your sunblock on. If you're getting cold in the shade, you can either go right or left, just like the players out there.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. 1 goal to Rhone Hill. Rhone Hill finding some early form there. And it looks as if we're waiting for Sipho Spilsbury. Sipho in Zulu means Gary.
No, for soap. No, soap, man. Soap. Where there's soap, there's hope.
That means clean yourself, Gary. And the ball goes in the line out. Who's there picking up it? And it's Soap, the mad dog, who's just wiped that ball clean. Into Gareth Evans, who picks a loose ball. Gareth Evans drives it on down, doesn't quite get hold of it. Who's on the near side? It's Sipho again, the soapy guy. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. Backhand there by Patrick Heffron. Interception by Gareth Evans, who picks up that ball, but there seems to be an umpire's whistle. And the umpires have called it in favour of Rhone Hill.
Happy. Good call. Good call.
So Rhone Hill have got a penalty from the spot. This will be taken by Tom de Bruyn. I think the flag boy must just go a bit further into the bushes, because this could be landing up into the mountains. Tom DeBrain comes in, he drives it, and I was so right in my prediction. And it's going through for the goal at 5B. Can he get over it? It's Patrick Eflin on the near side. Doesn't quite get hold of it. And it's taken out of the ball mouth by Rory Barden, and Steenkamp picks up the ball. The Wellington Express, they call him. He's fast, he's furious, and he's good. 10 goals put across. Johnny Steenkamp leaves it behind for the Soap. The Soap hits it through. Seapaw through to Mike Osborne. Mike Osborne comes through. He doesn't quite get hold of it on the near, onto the boards there. It goes over the boards and out of play. Immediately giving Rhone Hill an opportunity to attack. There's a spare ball in the field. Umpire shouts play. Tom DeBrain comes through. Can he drop the hammer? Yes, he doesn't, but doesn't quite get hold of it. Straight through to Tom DeBrain. Jannie Steenkamp. The Wellington Express pops it down to Mike Osborne. Mike Osborne comes through for the ball there. From farming sheep to farming horses on the polo field. And ridden hard by Tom DeBrain. Oh, he's ridden hard there by Mike Osborne. And who's there picking up? It's going to be Jannie Steenkamp coming through. Jannie Steenkamp. He's got control. Jannie comes through. He drops Sean Rokenshaw. And Jannie Steenkamp comes through. And he takes it off the line. But the umpires have blown their whistle. They wonder if they're going to send Sean, the mad dog, into the naughty corner. Sean, broken wrist, broken jaw, broken shaw. I get so confused. I don't know what's broken, but something's broken for sure. Oh, yeah. Penalty from the spot in favour. Oh, it's in favour of Medlife. They're breathing life back into the game. Yes, they are. Medlife on the scoreboard. 1 goal apiece in the second chukker. And umpire Casper drops the ball. Tom DeBrain, he commences the play. Has a little tap. He's drawing in Jannie Steenkamp. Tom DeBrain on a very handy pony. Leaves it behind for Gareth Evans. Lovely bit of play there by Rhone Hill. Gareth Evans comes through. He decides to hit one down the ground straight through Rory Barton, but doesn't quite get up. Patrick Heffer on the line. Patrick Heffer comes through. Sean Brokenshaw leaves it behind, and Seppo Spilsby picks up that loose ball. Seppo on that ball. Ridden hard by Patrick Heffron. Tom DeBrain comes in there, but doesn't quite get the right of right. And through to Rory Barden. Rory Barden picks up that loose ball. Rory Barden, he's on a fast bay pony. He's going all the way. He's got an eye like a hawk, this man. Rory Barden comes through. Rory going all the way. Rory. Doesn't quite get hold of it. And it's Patrick Heffer putting a big backhand there. And it hits the pony's foot and goes over the back line. And if it hits the pony's leg off the player who's riding that pony, then it'll be a 60-yard penalty free hit, safety shot as they call it in polo terms, in favour of Medlife. Medlife quick as a flash off the field, change some ponies. Shout out to Harry and Max Morgan playing hockey in Cape Town. Good luck, boys. Right, Gary Spilsbury. Seapaw, the mad dog, as they call him. He comes in, drives it down, and it's going through to the goal mouth, and it is through for the goal. Medlife, 2 on the board. Great strike there by Gary Spilsbury. And umpires drop the ball. Rhone Hill having a think tank. Left, right, straight, wide, short. Whatever's going to happen, we'll soon find out. Tom DeBrain drives it down to Gareth Evans. They've played a lot of polo together, these. They're like peas and carrots. Look at them. Gareth Evans comes through. Lovely strike down the ground there by Gareth Evans. Tom DeBrain going hard down the line of that ball on the near side. Tom DeBrain picks it up. Can he go all the way? Tom DeBrain on the near side. Tom comes through. Lovely backhand by Bryden. It's Gareth Evans comes through. Puts it in the near side backhand there. Who's going to pick it up? And it's going to be Mark Osborne. No, Rory Barden. He intercepts that ball. Rory Barden through. Oh, no, that's Rory Barden now. Jeez, I'm confused here. Rory Barden picks up the loose ball. Rory Barden leaves it behind, but in comes Yanni Steenkamp. Yanni Steenkamp drives it on through to Rory Barden on the near side. Rory Barden going through. Lovely play by Rory Barden. Rory Barden comes through. Leaves it behind. A big backhand there by Shad. Shad the Magnestic. And Sipho Spilsbury picks up that loose ball. He says, give me a chance. He leaves it for Yanni Steenkamp. Yanni Steenkamp drives it to the goal mouth. Who is there? Pick it up. There's a bump and a rod of it. A backhand by Mark Osborne. And it's wide to the left. Oh, it's as exciting as the last game. Anyway, 2-1 Medlife in the lead as they go and change their ponies, getting ready for the third chukker. We'll be back in a minute. Go and get a champagne, get a sparkling wine, get a beer, get everyone a bit of CBD oil, a bit of honey bush from the hill. Anything's possible here.
Tom de Bruin pings it in, but he had a little mistake up against Steenkamp. Can he capitalize it? Steenkamp sends one right across the front of the goal mouth. And Tom de Bruin can give that a try again. Can he get it past Yanni Steenkamp as he plays the call? Sends one down right across the goal mouth. Here's Tom de Bruin, the big hitter. He sends a high lofting ball down out in front, trying to find Sean Brokenshaw. But in comes Evans, Gareth Evans. Settles down, looking for the ball left and right. He's got Rory to deal with, but he sends a big bomb as well down there, trying to find Sean Brokenjaw. Big backhand there by Spilsbury. Settled down, I couldn't even see it in the sky. It was so high. Big backhand there by Evans, sending it there to Tom de Bruin. It's de Bruin hooked out there by Steenkamp, picked up by Mark Osborne now. Called off by Sipho Spilsbury. It's Medlife here. Now they got the attack. Two players out in front. Osborne takes it out the air. He's right up in front of goal. Can he pull the next shot? Osborne whacks it straight to the right-hand side. It goes. I tell you now, he broke his favorite stick about 3 days ago, a fiberglass stick. And he says that's his best stick he's ever had. And now that he's broken it, he's had to go back to the second best stick, which is apparently not the best, but no better. Don't blame it on the stick. It's not the stick's fault. In comes Evans. Yeah, now Evans for Rhone Hill. Trying to get it going down there. Now Tom De Bruyn settles up onto it. De Bruyn, the big hitter. Trying to get that 15 kg mallet going down the ground, but Steenkamp settles up onto it, pops the ball straight up in the air now. Looks like it's going to be Evans, yeah, with Tom De Bruyn. De Bruyn sends it down, but Steenkamp, he's straight back into the action, showing boys I'm here to play polo today. Big open backhand, trying to find Spilsbury. Spilsbury picks that loose ball up here now. It's Sipho Spilsbury on a breakaway. He's got 2 wind speeds out in front. Sipho Spilsbury, ladies and gentlemen. Canes it to the left, but he's going to come up, pick it up on the near side. Next shot, Sipho Spilsbury. Get it out of here, old dog. You can't pull those on the field. Yeah, he whops it to the stick side, then to the near side, and decides to finish it the hard way, but he puts it in no matter what. 3 goals here to 1. Chucker number 3, 2 minutes remaining. What an exciting match we got here. We thought the final was great. Semi-finals are even greater probably, as it's going to be dropped here on the 6-yard line for Rhone Hill. De Bruyn sends one down hard along the ground. It goes up onto the halfway line, but Medlife's there in defense. Spilsbury, beautiful backhand there, trying to find Rory Bryden up on the boards, taken out there. In comes Osborne. Steenkamp reaching out far, hooked out. It's now time for Mark Mank to go. He gets it up on the 60-yard line. Left it behind for Patrick Heffron, but it's still Medlife. Yeah, they're in the red zone. Osborne trying to get it going. He knocks it down. In comes Steenkamp trying to get the whistle. Sticks all up in there. They better put some sunblock under their arms out there because they're going to get burnt. In comes there, Rhone Hill. Big ball down onto the right-hand side trying to find Tom De Bruyn, but it's Rory Bryden. Bryden pulls the near side backhand trying to find Osborne, but it's intercepted here by Gareth Evans for Rhone Hill. Yeah, he's up on the halfway line trying to find Tom De Bruyn out in front. He checks that pony up, trying to get it on the near side. Tom De Bruyn, ladies and gentlemen, up on the 60-yard line. He's got the goals open right in front of him. Steenkamp hustling hard. Tom De Bruyn settles down on the 30-yard line here, and we have picked up a whistle right up in front of the post. What's the call going to be? Looks like it's definitely going to be in favour of Rhone Hill. Yeah, penalty 2 probably right up here in front of the post. So the players have an option. They can either choose the penalty right up on where it happened, or if the angle is a little bit too much, they can just bring it back up onto the 30-yard line, which it looks like they've done here. Tom De Bruyn teeing this one up, sending it as high as possible. If you want those high lofting shots, you need it up on the ball, as they say, get the top spin going. So here we go, Tom De Bruyn, ladies and gentlemen, for Rhone Hill is going to be taking this penalty shot. Rhone Hill desperately need this goal on the boards here to bring this back down to 1 goal piece a match. As De Bruyn canters around here, eyes on the ball. De Bruyn canters, puts it down straight in between the posts, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen, another goal up on the boards. 3 goals to 2 here now in favour of Medlife. In jugger number 3, we might just have enough time here to get another ball going down on the 60-yard line. As umpire Dougie puts it down, and we have a whistle, and that's going to sound the end of jugger number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together. 3 goals to 2 here in favour of Medlife. We'll be back shortly, right up after this half time.
Right, ball goes in the line out. Who's there? Straight in the melee there. Tom de Bruin picks that ball up. He swivels that horse like a spinning top. Drives it on down the ground. Who's there? Straight to Sean Brockenshaw. Brockenshaw picks it out of the air. Wonderful play thrown by Sean Brockenshaw. Sean, Shad to McNasty. His quicks it. Oh! I want to buy that horse and sell it to Madrid. Okay, let's sell it to Chelsea instead. Right, Seapour Salisbury picks that ball up. He takes it in the knock and drives it down. Doesn't quite get hold of it into Shad's horse there. But Seapour picks up that ball. Shad comes through there. Shad backhand by Shadrick. Quick as a flash is Tom de Bruin. Tom de Bruin comes through there. He's ridden hard by Mike Osborne. And Yanni Steenkamp comes in the other side of the game. Other side of the horse there. Picks it up. Lovely play by Steenkamp. Lovely play by Yanni Steenkamp. Doesn't quite leave it. Doesn't quite get on. Mark Osborne on the near side. Leaves it behind. But who's there? It's Gary Spilsbury. It's Seapour. Seapour comes through. Lovely draw by Seapour. He's on a very fast chestnut mare that's painted black. And he goes down the outside. And Tom de Bruin comes through and whacks it over the boards and says, "That's enough, puppy." Who says I don't know my horses? Umpire drops the ball. Seapour Spilsbury, quick as a flash, taps that ball. He's got to finish off here on that very fast painted chestnut. He comes through, a lovely neck shot by Spilsbury. He comes through and whoa, and it is Wirtz just over the back line. No, it's saved by Tom de Bruin on the near side. Oh, big crash and a bash. And there's a clash of horses, sticks, shields. And, well, what can I say? I'm speechless.
Yeah.
Third man, I've got Robin Mills giving me grief behind here. If anyone's lost a poodle, she's here. The umpires have called a penalty in favour of penalty 2 in favour of Medlife. This will be taken by Rory Bryden. Tom de Bruin came in with too much horse, too much angle, and too much sheep, cattle, and probably half a farm. And all I can say is that Mark Osborne felt the brunt of that. No, it's going to be Seapour Spilsbury. See if he can soap this one in. Seapour. Bao. Seapour. Seapour comes in. That's baboon talk. Hits it down, and it is. Oh, it's wide. They always say never look at a gift horse in the mouse. The mouth. She umpire shouts play. Tom de Bruin drops the hammer. It's coming towards me. I'm going to play long on here, but over the top is Rory Bryan, but in near side back by Mark Osborne. Tom de Bruin picks up that loose ball. In comes on the near side by Yanni Steenkamp, but Tom de Bruin picks up that ball. Big backhand there by Mark Osborne, doesn't get hold of it. Tom de Bruin drives it down the middle, and there's Patrick Heffron. Patrick Heffron, can he finish it off? Patrick Heffron comes through, drops it onto the goal mouth. Patrick is going through for the goal. Patrick Heffron, but Seapour Spilsbury puts in a saving backhand there. Gareth Evans comes through, open backhand to the goal mouth there. Quick as a flash is Sean Brokenjaw. Sean the Shadmare, Shadrach, Meshach, Nebuchadnezzar. Never go, never say die. Goes through the ball. Tom de Bruin picks up the ball, going through the goal. Tap, 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 and it is, saved out of the goal mouth. Can you believe it? But Tom is on that ball again. He picks it up, swivels around like a canary in a cage. Tom de Bruin, he keeps control. They're slashing his stick, but Tom comes through and doesn't quite get hold of it. And on the near side, there's Gareth Evans, doesn't quite get hold of it. There's a lot of, but it's Seapour Spilsbury comes away with the ball. Seapour and a breakaway, and that point. Well, look at that horse run. Gee, it's 1-2 Durban July's and 1 Met and 1 here at Curlin today. And it's Seapour Spilsbury going there, ridden, challenge hard by Patrick Heffron. What a play by Patrick Heffron. In comes Gary. Yanni Steenkamp. Yanni Steenkamp comes through and he puts it through for the goal. Yanni Steenkamp takes the honours, 4 goals to 2. And that ends the end of the 4th chukker. Lovely play by Medlife. Rhone Hill, so close but yet so far. See you in the next chukker.
You want to move, mate?
No, chill. Viva la Guava. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to chukker number 5 here. 4 goals to 2 in favor of the Medlife team, playing in red and blue today as Tom de Bruin brings in that 60-yard. It's a little mishap as Steenkamp picks it up here. Now the loose ball's up on the 30-yard line. Steenkamp with a little neck shot. Unfortunately, he runs over the top, shocks himself. In comes Rhone. Rhone is Tom de Bruin. Yeah, now bringing in the ball. De Bruin sends one down along the ground. Yeah, by himself, out in front. Sends the ball straight up in the air. Drops down on the near side. He runs over the top. So does Evans. Sean Brokenshaw, the last man at the door. He brings it down. Tom de Bruin sits back in. Ready. And now can he pull the trigger? Tom de Bruin looks at the goalpost. Sends one down. But to the right-hand side it goes. Yeah, now Osborne leaves it and lets it go over the back line. She goes. And now backline hit here in favor of Medlife. It's Spoolsbury bringing this one in right across the goal mouth. He goes. Go right till you come left, or left till you come right. One of the two. In comes Steenkamp. Steenkamp is trying to get a tail shot there, but picked up here now by Rhone. It's Sean Brokenshaw. He's up on the 60-yard line. He's dribbling it down the ground. Brokenshaw tap, 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 tap. Can he get past Seepaw? Sean Brokenshaw looking for the whistle, and he picks it up here right in the red zone in front of the post. Whistle's being blown hard out there. Oaks are going to have to get on a refreshment soon, as we got a penalty here now in favor of Rhone Hill. Probably going to be on the 40-yard line. Penalty 3 here now in favor of Rhone Hill. So once the ball's been struck here, Tom de Bruin's going to tee this one up, and the opposition player, Medlife in this case, they're only allowed to run across the back line once the ball's been struck. So they got literally 1.200 seconds to intercept this. Yes, now Tom de Bruin, he's cantering up to hitting the windmill move, trying to get that swing in coordination. He puts it down, sends it in for Rhone Hill here now, closing the gap. 4 goals to 3 in chukker number 5 here. 60-yard knock-in for the boys in red and blue. Medlife. Spilsbury, he's going to bring it in. Rory Bryden heading down the ground there, waiting for the passes. Spilsbury, he brings it in by himself. He sends it over to the right-hand side with some open space. Spilsbury still up on the ball. He crosses the halfway. He switches it over to the near side. Hooked out there by Evans. Evans reaching out far and wide, trying to gain control. He turns it around very well, trying to find Patrick Heffron out in front, but hit it to the stick of Osborne. But he comes straight back down the line. He picks it up again. Finally sends one down up on the 60. Osborne comes on the near side. Big backhand there by Mark Osborne. It's going to be a horse turn here now. Who's there? It's Rory Bryden. He outturned Tom De Bruyn. He's going on. He's got some legs. It's Rory Bryden. Tops it, leaves it. Everybody's leaving it here now. In comes the income, hooked up by Brokenshaw. But it's Spilsbury. He sends one down now right in front of the goalpost. In comes the income, ladies and gentlemen. Yannis the income. Leaves it there for Tom De Bruyn to back it out. Rhone Hill defending well here now. It's Evans, turns it around. Little mishap, he gets back onto it. In comes Medlife. Spilsbury, he steals it around, but we got a whistle here. Whooping out in front. Pape, you're not allowed to do that. You have to come in from the side, shoulder to shoulder. And we're going to have a spottage here now in favor of Rhone Hill on their back line. Great chance for them to get out of the harm's way here. Tom De Bruyn getting up on some fresh horses. We're getting yellow cards flowing around left, right and centre here. The boys are getting a little bit rowdy out there. And they're going to have to just settle down, bring it back to ground level and play some polo. Yeah, they're up by 1 goal, 4 goals to 3 in favor of Medlife. Ching, ching, cheers, cheers. Gotta love a goal that brings a man a beer. As Tom De Bruyn whoops that next shot under the horse. It's trying to find Sean Brokenshaw, but left behind there. In comes Osborne. Osborne sent it back there for Medlife, but picked up again here by Rhone Hill. It's Tom De Bruyn. He sends a big ball up onto the halfway line. He's got Evans out in front, but they're going to work together here. Big ball again there by Tom De Bruyn, trying to find Patrick Heffron out in front. He's in the red zone. He pulls the trigger. Patrick Heffron cuts it towards the post. Right across the goal mouth. It goes centimeters from that line. And here we go. Medlife brings it out wide to the boards. It goes. Checks up on there. And we're going to have another whistle here. Up on the boards, gets very technical when the players get there because everybody's turning left, right into the group it goes. And we're going to have a little timeout here now for Mike Osborne. Quickly going to go swap a pony over there. Which way that one's going, Vaughan? For Medlife or Rhone Hill? No. So no penalty gone there, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to have a whistle for a horse out there for Mike Osborne quickly to get up onto a new one. And we're going to be back to the action here right away. Plettenberg Bay Polo Club, ladies and gentlemen, putting on a show here this afternoon, showing some spectacular polo. I can tell you now, you need to get yourself a ticket and get here right away. December season through April, 6 months of the year, flat out polo. Rental horses are available, so if you don't own a steed, you can get your way down here. We'll rent you up, get you mounted, and you can join this magnificent polo here in Plettenberg Bay Polos. We'll be lining up here, tails to the boards, up on Dougie Lund in the white helmet. Right, so here we go. It's up on the 40-yard line. Looking good for Rhone Hill. They need to win this line out here and try and get the boards between the posts. It's bounced out in favor of them. It's now Tom De Bruyn. He whips it right around. It sticks up in the air. Hey, Papia, we got another whistle here now. This one's going to be taken probably right up in the center of the field on the 40-yard line. Maybe 30 yards. Because seeming it was in the 60 yards. The umpire is going to have to drop this one onto the 40-yard line. Penalty 3 here, ladies and gentlemen, in favor of Rhone Hill here to bring this game back to a 4-goal piece here in Chukka number 5. 1 minute remaining on the clock. We're going to be going all the way here as Tom De Bruyn now tees this one up on that beautiful bay pony. He's going to be counting around, getting it up on the right lead. Getting that pre-swing order, trying to find where the ground is so you don't kill no puffies, yeah. It's Tom De Bruin, lines up, sends a big ball. That one's gone right onto the oval ground in the background. Rhone Hill back up in this game. Yeah, now 4 goals apiece, ladies and gentlemen. Exciting stuff. We're going to have enough time here to start it off again. The umpires counted down up on the 60-yard line. Drop the ball and send the Medlife boys on their way. It's Spoolsbury. Siebel knocks the one down, trying a big drive down there, trying to find Yannis Steenkamp coming. He can't get in there because it's all Seapour Spilsbury. He's going coast to coast, yeah, looking for the next shot, but in comes Broken Shaw on the near side with a beautiful backhand clearance, but straight to the stick of Osborne. Big right off there against Patrick, and we're going to have another whistle here. Probably not shoulder to shoulder out there. If you want to ride off, everything has to be square. If you off by a hair, the umpires are going to blow you up and say, boys, you need to get them shoulder to shoulder equally. You can't be out in front here now as Medlife picks up his penalty 5A. It's Spilsbury, brings it in, cranks the trigger, sends it down, 30 seconds remaining here in this chucker. He's up on the 60-yard line here for Medlife. Can they capitalize? Big backhand there by Evans. Which pony's turning first here? Looks like Efron up against Osborne. Mark Osborne settles down, trying to pull the near side backhand. They all run over the top. In comes Spilsbury, looking for Rory Brighton, but intercepted there by Rhone Hill. Evans, big backhand there. Here's Patrick Efron out in front. He's got plenty of wind speed and plenty of time on the clock here. It's clicking down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's Paddy Efron. He's got the approach shot looking good. Last little next shot. Efron runs over the back line, and that's going to sound the end of chucker number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. 4 goal apiece here. All to play for the 6th and final chucker here of the semi-final in Plettenberg Bay Polo.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, the last chucker. All 4s on the board, 6 chucker. Are we going to be in for a treat of an extra chucker? We will soon find out. Hey, Potter doesn't get any better than this. Toit like a toga, as they say in the classics. Umpire shots play. It's still Super Spilsbury brings in that ball. He drives it on down, but in comes Gareth Evans, puts it a stabbing back in there. Tom de Bruyn picks up that loose ball. Tom de Bruyn on that ball. He taps. He's going through. Can he strike for the goal? He goes for the goal. It's going through, and Patrick Heffron comes through, and Patrick, just wide. Peppering the posts.
Remember the chip, now the spur would get him there.
Here they come. Sticks and stones break their bones. Whips and chains excite them. Yes. And that's Mike Osborne. Puts it off the boards there. A lovely steal there by Rory Bryden. Sorry, that's Mike Osborne. And in comes Shadrick on the... Doesn't quite get hold of it. Seapool Salisbury picks up that loose ball. Patrick Heffron challenging that Seapool. Seapool comes and taps. He's looking for his teammates. And in comes Patrick. There's umpire shot. Keep playing until you hear the whistle. Right, now the umpires decide to blow the whistle. Paddy saw that Irish mist and decided that that pearl was worth having a dip at. I must say, Paddy has pearls of wisdom. He talks to me every morning. Paddy, I believe you were right. The umpire, Casper West, is wrong. But then again, Paddy and I are on the same wavelength. He has Irish mist. I have Pole mist. Camel toe mist is another story, but JP Ray will remind me that he's been down that road and has never come back. All right, penalty 60 yard hit by Sebo Spilsbury. Sebo drives it down to the goal post. It's going through. It's picked up by Rory Bryden, and it goes through for the goal. And Medlife going to the lead. They're sounding the sirens on the side of the field. All through Plittenwood Bay is Medlife. Ambulances, when they get the score, they just let it rip. Tom de Bruyn comes through. The clock is ticking in the sixth chucker. And in comes through Gareth Evans on that beautiful black pony. He lovely neck shot there. Mike Osborne comes through, and Mike Osborne comes and pays it back in there. But Shadrach, Meshach, Nebuchadnezzar picks up that loose ball. Sean broken wrist. He's on that ball. Shadrach, what can he do? He's going. Shad, he keeps going like an old diesel engine. The lister, they call him. Keeps going towards the goal mouth. Can he finish it off? And it's Yanni Steenkamp on the near side. Picks it up there. Backhand there by Tom de Bruyn. But there's a lot of scampering and screaming and whistles, and something's happening. Wow. I think there's going to be a penalty of some sort. But going on my judgment, I'm always right. I think there's going to be an agreement, and then a disagreement, and then an agreement. And it looks like Tom de Bruyn is going to get that penalty. Rhone Hill picking up that penalty. This is a chance to get them even. 2 minutes left on the board. Tom de Bruyn comes in. Tom de Bruyn drives it on through and straight through the goal mouth, and it's all fives on the board. Here in Chucker 6, the clock is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock. Oh, he missed it. Oh my goodness. My apologies. 2 minutes left on the clock. Rhone Hill in defence as Tom de Bruyn puts in a lovely backhand there through to to Gareth Evans. Gareth Evans checks that pony. Gareth on that ball. Gareth, he's ridden hard by Yanni Steenkamp. Gareth Evans decides to drive on towards the goal there. Through to Patrick Efron. Lovely backhand out of the air. And Yanni Steenkamp meets it in the air. Yanni going all the way. It's ridden hard there by Gareth Evans. On the near side, it's going to be Rory Barton. Doesn't quite get hold of it. Taps the ball and over the boards and out of play. I sound like a tobacco auctionist. Mamma mia. Minute left. Tom De Bruyn. What can he do? There's no off partner. He leaves it behind. In comes Yanni Steenkamp, but Tom sneaks it away. And another track. He's like a stick fight. He's going all the way. Can't Rory Barton flick it over, but he does. Oh my goodness. What does he do there? Yanni Steenkamp on the near side there. And it's Sean Brokenshaw coming through and puts in a beautiful near side back in there. And it's Seapo Spilsbury comes and plays it back and leaves it behind. And it's going to be Tom De Bruyn. What can he do? There's 2 seconds on the clock and he flicks it. Oh, he flicks it wide. And there seems to be a clash of heads, helmet sticks. I don't know what's going on. I can't see. It's a 60-yard penalty, safety hit in favour of Rhone Hill. Come with the hour, come with the man. I think Patrick Heffron should take this. He's the man for all occasions. Paddy, you're going the wrong direction. The penalty's this side. He's going to hurt some baboons on the hill. He wants to take one back to Ireland. And it's going to be Tom De Bruyn. The tree, the meow. He's going to hit this into flashbacks. His old hunting ground, but now he's taken. Tom De Bruyn, he comes in and drives that ball, and it's going straight through the goal. Hit by Rory Barton. No. It's another 60, a safety. That was going straight through the middle. Rory Barton, so used to herding sheep and cattle. He saw that white little fluffy thing and just guided it to the side. Paddy's on his grey. That's his good luck charm. Talk about the luck of the Irish. Here goes Ronald. Tom De Bruyn. Give me another chance, as he says. In comes Meow dress time. He makes no mistake. And it is wide to the right. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the chukker. That is the end of the game. Medlife coming out by 1 goal. What an exciting game. Give them a round of applause. And don't go away because there is prize giving. So charge your glasses and make sure you're here for the cracking of the Newstead bubbly to salute the victories and the defeats, but there's no losers in polo, only winners. As long as no horses get hurt and no players get injured, we all very happy. Right, ladies and gentlemen, just give Medlife, here they come, a round of applause. Great display of polo there. Seapo Spilsbury, Yanni Steenkamp, Rory Barton, Mark Osborne, and they scream and shout. What a display of polo, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, boys. We'll take a little break and wait for the spoils and the handing out of the cup of the SA Open 2021.